Good evening and welcome to the March 6, 2024 Penfield Town Board Legislative Meeting. I'd like to introduce Cub Scout Pack 250 that'll lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good. And you say two, right? You learn that. Well, thank you very much. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Barry.
Here.
Lee.
Here.
Leenhouts.
Here.
Ockenden.
Here.
Teglash.
Here.
Thank you. First order of business is the communications, and I'll start with Amy, our town clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. The presidential primary will be held on April 2nd with early voting March 23rd through March 30th. The early voting location in Penfield has changed from Holy Spirit Church to Baytown Plaza at 1900 Empire Boulevard. And for more information regarding early voting days and times or any other questions you may have, please contact me by email at steckloff@penfield.org or by phone 585-340-8629. I have a second, my last announcement. We get many calls coming into the town clerk's office from residents who need to renew their dog licenses because but are unable to do so because they're having trouble getting an appointment at their vet's office in a timely fashion to update that rabies vaccination. So Pet Supplies Plus in Baytown Plaza, 1900 Empire Boulevard, has scheduled a number of upcoming community rabies clinics for a reduced price of $25. Clinics will be held on March 10th, March 24th, April 7th, April 21st, and May 5th from 1 to 2:30 p.m. And next month in April, I will give the list of Monroe County Department of Public Health rabies clinic schedule, which is free. But if your dog is due for renewal, please do so as soon as you can. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, Amy. Councilwoman Teglash, please.
Attention nature lovers, don't miss out on our upcoming guided hike at Veterans Memorial Park. This Saturday, March 9th at 10 a.m., come explore the 1.2-mile trail behind Town Hall that has a stream and a small pond. Meet by the amphitheater behind Town Hall. Meet at the parking lot. Look for the hike signs. This event is free, but registration is required, so please visit PenRec's website at penfieldrec.org or call 585-340-8655 to reserve your spot today. Keep an eye out for our hike signs as a hike will begin at the rear of the Penfield Ambulance Building on Jackson Road.
Thank you. Councilman Ockenden, please.
Thank you. Just a reminder, upcoming holiday hours for the town. At the end of the month, town hours will be adjusted due to holidays. The first being Friday, March 29th. Town offices will be closed, but please note the library will be open. And then on Easter Sunday, March 31st, the library will be closed as well. If you have any other questions about our holiday hours, you can check the town website or give us a call. And then secondly, I just want to recognize our current staff spotlight. Our current staff spotlight highlights the work of junior planner Matt Prinzing. Matt has been with the town of Penfield since January 2023. In his role, he maintains and updates the town's geospatial databases and maps, assists with the intake and review of planning, zoning, and building plans, and works on the development of planning studies and reports. Matt also serves as staff liaison to the Planning Board, Energy and Environmental Conservation Committee, and the Clark Road Barn Advisory Committee. Fun fact about Matt is through his work with the town of Penfield, he learned that his great-grandfather previously owned over 50 acres in the town of Penfield near the intersection of present-day State Road and Jackson Road. He came across this information while reviewing a plat map from 1924. He also recently received a master's degree in applied geospatial information technologies. We want to thank Matt for all that he does for the town. The work he does each day with our GIS and mapping system allows us to operate in a much more efficient manner. So congratulations to Matt.
That's cool. Thanks, Bob. Councilman Berry, please.
With the start of daylight savings time on Sunday, March 10th, this is a friendly reminder to change the batteries in your household smoke and CO2 detectors. Because working detectors are a critical element of home safety, the National Fire Protection Association created the Change Your Clocks, Change Your Batteries campaign, encouraging homeowners to replace their smoke and CO2 batteries at the beginning and end of daylight savings time. All detectors in the home should be tested at least once a month by pushing the test button on the exterior alarm and waiting for it to respond. If your detector's not responding, check the batteries again to make sure they're still good. If not, replace them as soon as possible. If an issue is not the battery, it may be time for a replacement. No matter how well the unit may be working, detectors should be replaced after 10 years. You can find an expiration date by removing the detector from the wall or ceiling and looking at the back of the unit.
Thanks, Kevin. I'm already tired of losing that hour this weekend, I got to tell you. But Councilwoman Lee, please.
Thank you. Good evening. Calling all teachers and students in Penfield. It's time to start writing or thinking about writing the essay for the town's annual Memorial Day essay contest. This year, the topic is, how are you inspired by America? All students, grades 6th through 8th in Penfield schools or Penfield residents are eligible to submit essays. The top 3 entries will be awarded cash prizes. In addition to the prize, the 3 winners will read their works of art at the town's Memorial Day Remembrance Ceremony on Monday, May 27th at 10 a.m. Submission details and entry forms are available online at penfield.org. The deadline to enter is May 3rd. We thank the Town of Penfield as well as the American Legion Brahmin Post 1229 for sponsoring the contest as they've done for many years. Thank you.
Thank you. I have a couple announcements as well. I'm sure many of you know I love to get out in the community, and a couple Sundays ago I had the privilege of being at an Eagle Scout ceremony, actually the celebration of Marco Costanzo, and what a great young man. You may have seen him recently in a story on Channel 8 that talked about his Eagle project, which was the installation of display boards at a few of our parks around town. And we met at Harris Whalen Park, and he made it on the news, Channel 8, and did a great job. Such a great example of the many kids in our community doing wonderful things. So kudos to Marco. And we had a sit-down with the Supervisor event last Tuesday, which was great. I had the opportunity to meet with a few people from the few residents here. I really want to thank everyone that came out to chat. It's a great variety of topics discussed, and I look forward to the next one, which is going to be coming up on Tuesday, March 26th from 5 to 6 o'clock here. We're actually at the Penfield Community Center, I believe. Changed the location. And we're actively looking for different ideas. With the weather nice, I'm like, we should do like a hike with the town supervisor, walk around the neighborhood. So more to come on that. And lastly, earlier today, as you saw, they were here. They did the pledge. Cub Scout Pack 250 was here as part of their project or part of their learning to get a little belt loop. They did a tour of the town hall, and they were great. And we're really glad they were here. And thanks to them for helping us with the pledge. So that's all I have. I guess the next agenda item is public participation. And Clerk Amy Steckloff, do we have anybody like to?
I do. From the Penfield Public Library Foundation, Lynn Malooly and Kathy Weber.
How you doing?
Good.
Good to see you.
Hi. I'm Kathy Weber. This is Lynn Malooly. We are from the Penfield Public Library Foundation, and basically our mission is to support the library's mission. They are our only recipient of our fundraising. And we fundraise so that there'll be a little extra money beyond what taxpayers supply, which is most of it. Okay, so we're pretty new, so we're working on it. And one of the things that we've been doing almost since we started right when COVID started, we have been doing wine tastings as fundraisers. So we're actually doing our 7th one on March 30th, and we'd like to invite you all to come and participate. Lynn can tell you a little more.
So I can hold this up, but
Yeah.
you can, information, it's on the town bulletin board, it's on our Facebook page, it's on our website, which is penfieldlibraryfoundation.org. Oh, that's perfect. So Saturday, March 30th, at 3 p.m. At Main and Vine Wine Bar, and there's a QR code there. These have been absolutely delightful. We learn about wine. Linda's been there. We learn about wine. We support the library. It's just a win-win, and we also, visit local establishments. So we hope you might join us and check us out and follow us on Facebook also.
Yeah, what I was going to say is we do have a donor management system so that you can pay online with a charge card. But also, if you just want to write a check, you can bring it to the library. We have a little post office box behind the circ desk, and I will come down regularly to collect anything that shows up there. So you'll be included either way. And we look forward to seeing all of you.
Yeah, I made it last year. This year I'm going to miss it, unfortunately, as I
No.
probably shared already, but great event.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yes, I can endorse it. It's a lot of fun. You get to meet people. They do a great job of pairing the wine and the cheese. You learn so much. Very,
Yeah.
very nice.
It really is fun.
I'm going again.
Super.
Good.
Okay, we'll see you
We
then.
look forward to it.
Linda will she'll represent the town board there, so,
Oh, everybody's coming.
Okay.
thank you.
so much.
Yes,
Thank you.
Anybody else, Amy? or-
Yes,
Yeah.
she did not sign up, but I know she would like to speak. You're not going to speak? You are going to speak.
Oh, you can come forward and have your piece. Yeah, have a seat.
Good evening.
Hi.
My name is Ilona Soleil.
And Alana, could you just spell your name, please, so I have it right?
First name is Ilona.
Mm-hmm.
The last name is S like Sam, Z like zebra, A-L-A-Y.
And address. And you can just say the street.
1793 Jackson Road.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm here with a concern, and I start with the top of what just happened in the last 2 days, okay? I started out, I had a stroke, I think I had a stroke 2.5 weeks ago, okay? I'm off balance, I'm dizzy. And so I asked to have my dog that I have being as a service dog, so I could assist me for walking it. Okay, I got address, a name and an address for someone that could certify the service just Monday. Okay, which today answered and says she does not do any training. She gave me another number today about noontime, and that number, I couldn't even find it. I finally, someone called back from my answer around 4:30, 5 o'clock this evening, okay? She said that she's not doing any training or certification. She gave me another name that needs to be contacted sometime. She had no telephone number, no address for this person. Okay, this is just happening since Monday, since I asked for a service dog to be associated. Now, I have a dog. I've been in a Penfield resident for over 52 years. I had dogs all over the place, okay? I had problem with the dogs because I already had a stroke some time ago, so I'm not very safe walking on a leash. So I try to unleash the dog when we are walking in areas that won't affect any place. I take him down. I live right on the top of Coachman Drive in Jackson Road. I was taking the dog down to the old 1,000-acre swamp and let her run freely. Nobody was bothered with that, or I didn't think anybody was bothered with it. It was a very mild-tempered dog. She passed away almost 2 years ago. I just adopted a 21-month dog that was 7 months old when I adopted her. She's 21 months old now, and pretty well trained, but I can't walk her on a leash at all because I have a balancing problem and a dizziness problem. In fact, I think I have some temporary blackouts, not enough to really bothered with it, but it's like a half a minute of blackout and then I come to it. So I've been trying to work out that I could maybe take my dog without a leash for a walk. But she's very young and she needs to be walked. I was approached at the Harris Whalen Park in a wooded area. I don't take them to the park. I take them to the hiking area that I should have a leash on the dog, okay, which, as I said, I have a problem with, okay. Less than a week ago, I was almost hit by a mini bike. Thank God my dog wasn't on a leash. The dog took off, but I almost got hit by the mini bike. There's bicycles are allowed all over the place to be run around. We had a mini bike riding around right here by the town hall a couple of years ago. We need to set some controls instead of the dogs on our human beings, so we will be reliable to have our dog maybe walk freely at least some time of the day. Okay, so all I'm asking the board is to maybe consider having a time period when certain parks could be, the dog could be walked freely without a leash. Okay, now to go back to the dog park, I have a friend that dog was mauled in Ellison Park a couple of years ago. Was taken home in a bag. Okay, so it's not even that safe to have the dog in a dog park, and it's not supervised. Okay, so.
So we can follow up with you, and we'll help you any way we can.
Thank you.
We appreciate your comments.
As I said, I'm trying to have a service. It's already a dog, that's a therapy dog. I already got the doctor to sign that off. But I'd like to have it a service dog so she can be without the leash. I can walk her without the leash. She's very, very, very well behaved, so I don't have any problem. She's afraid of cars. I told her that when I started her, so she doesn't cross the road. And she doesn't run very far. If she doesn't see me, she stops and waits for me. In any place we are, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
That's all I can say as of the moment. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Amy knows my problem because she's listened to me quite a few times.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Be careful.
I'm just nervous.
Said a lot.
Okay,
So, yeah.
Mr. Supervisor.
Well, next item is addition and deletions to the agenda.
I have 3 public participation
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
items to read into the record.
correct, sorry, yeah.
That's okay. So I received 3 public participation emails where the people had planned on coming in and to read their statements themselves. They were unable to do that, and then they asked me if I would do that for them. The first one is from Julie Gang. She is from Baxton Circle. She says, "Thank you for the opportunity to address a concern that I have with Greenwood Park. When we moved to Baxton Circle approximately 10 years ago, we were excited to have a park playground so close. Since the lockdown of COVID, the use of the park has grown, especially the basketball court and tennis and pickleball court. The basketball court is not only used by the surrounding neighbors, but more often than not are used by people driving in to use it, often bringing with them large speakers and loud, vulgar music. I've addressed these issues with Steve Campione, he's our security guard here, who has helped to mitigate these instances. However, with the court so close to our backyard, we found ourselves unable to enjoy our own yard because of the use of the court. During the week and the weekends, it is common that the court is used dawn till dusk. The noise, not only from speakers, but the basketball and hoop, is constant and exasperating. The pickleball court has also increased in popularity, which has brought additional noise to the area. I am asking the town to look at the placement of the basketball and pickleball courts based on the audible effect on those that live in the same residential area. In examining the placement of other basketball courts in Penfield and Webster, I wasn't able to find any that are as close in proximity to residential homes. As Penfield has other parks and green spaces that are removed from residential homes, I would propose these courts be moved somewhere that would have less audible effect. The second email I received, Hannah Weltzer, she's the acting director of community engagement for the Smoking and Health Action Coalition, a program of the American Lung Association. She has written in regards to having the town of Penfield go tobacco-free in our parks and grounds. Tobacco-free policies help signal to youth and young adults that these products are unsafe and not encouraged. They protect those from secondhand smoke. They signal to the community that health and wellness is important, and it helps protect the environment from tobacco and e-cigarette waste in our parks and open spaces. The coalition has worked with many town and Monroe County parks, making those areas tobacco-free. She hopes to work with the town of Penfield to make the town tobacco-free as well. And she does mention 6 towns in Monroe County, and then she also has mentioned Monroe County parks, all of which has gone tobacco-free. The last one I have is from Jim Froome. He wrote an email in regards to the Shadow Pines bid award. He says, "While I'm still staying divorced from the board in this project, I would like to make one observation. I think I read that the project is going ahead with 2 inclusive playgrounds, bathroom, trails, lit parking lot, and 10 pickleball courts. I think I heard that the court lighting infrastructure is an add-on portion, as are the inclusive playgrounds, to the bid. But Candace suggested not putting in the $21,000 worth of lights on the pickleball courts. It seems the playgrounds are being included. Reading tonight's agenda, it's not clear if the court lighting is now included. If it is, you can ignore the rest of this email. If the court lighting is not included, it is ridiculous and further shows how one board member has imposed and pushed another ill-advised personal agenda which defies common sense. While there are plenty of playgrounds near the Pines, the board is spending a huge sum on more. Yet for pickleball, no lights. It's a very small cost compared to 2 more playgrounds. Done later, it will cost even more. The courts will be busiest from 8 a.m. to noon. Second busiest will be 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. That means stopping play in the fall season between 5 and 7 p.m. You have effectively shut out working people and others that want to play at night or after work. You have a lit parking lot for all the toddlers who will be playing at the playground in the dark, but no pickleball lights. As a Penfield taxpayer, I will have to go to Fairport or other neighboring communities for dinnertime pickleball play with my working friends. After 4 years planning this pickleball project, this board still has little understanding and hasn't made much of an effort to understand what this fastest-growing sport is about. Pickleball is documented to be an extremely beneficial and important social and healthy lifestyle, especially for seniors. This information has been shared ad nauseum with the 3 previous supervisors and 2 previous boards for 4 years by myself and the pickleball community, only often to be ignored by the 2023 town board. Is this board is going to make the short-sighted and ill-informed decision regarding no lights for the pickleball courts? Jim mentions he is a resident of the town for 44 years. And that's all I have.
Supervisor, I'd like an opportunity to respond since
Sure.
that was mostly directed at me, please. I think any day of the week, if I am criticized or even vilified for advocating for Penfield to be more inclusive for persons and families with special needs, then it's a good day in office. My hope and vision for Penfield is for greater inclusion, where diversity and all abilities are welcomed, and for such representation in government, for every decision to be communicated openly and not predetermined by the board behind closed doors. So I'd like to share my thinking in those sessions, again, for transparency. The past and current administration must balance competing interests and not let special interest groups dominate the discussion. The conduits for the lighting are included here as the bid for infrastructure. That's the conduits. And should the town residents want large overhead lights installed for pickleball until 8 p.m. or 9 p.m., then the board can authorize installation of those lights during the second construction phase.
Thank you. Okay. I don't see anybody on that is called in, I don't believe. Anybody I've missed? Amy? No. PCTV, anybody? Okay.
May I add a
Sure.
comment to what Candace said?
Absolutely.
I want to make sure there's a good clarification. As Candace said, the conduit is in there. To put lighting up can be a second phase. We voted about the use of ARPA funds, which are the critical infrastructure funds for the lighting. And our belief was that's not where, how we voted was that's not where we're using ARPA funds. So I want to make sure we're clear on that. Everything else was already approved, it was in there. This is something that, as Candace said, we looked at the needs. We have a lot of needs in this community, so, for the record.
Thank you. So I think we're good with public participation. Is that right, Amy?
Yes, we are.
All right. So we'll move on to the next agenda item. Next item is additions and deletions, and there are 2 additions tonight. Resolution number 24T-077 and 24T-078. Can I have a motion
So moved.
to move those? In a second?
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Barry?
Aye.
Lee?
Aye.
Leenhouts?
Aye.
Ockenden?
Aye.
Teglash?
Aye.
5 ayes.
Great. Next item on the agenda is approval of the minutes from the February 7th legislative meeting of the town board. Is there any additions or changes?
Yeah, Mr. Supervisor, I do have one I just mentioned to the clerk. From those minutes, there was the resolution 24T-051 regarding the tax exemption for volunteer first responders, and I just want to make a correction to that. I had abstained from that resolution vote.
Anything else?
That will be corrected.
Thank you.
Any other changes? Okay. Motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes with that one correction.
Okay, second.
Second.
Roll call vote, please, Amy?
Barry?
Aye.
Lee?
Aye.
Leenhouts?
Aye.
Ockenden?
Aye.
Teglash?
Aye.
5 ayes.
Okay, next agenda item. Do we have any petitions tonight? Clerk, Amy?
Nope, no.
All right.
Came into my office.
Okay, we'll begin with the resolutions with law and finance. Madam Clerk, please.
Okay. Awarding a contract for the construction related to site development of Phase 1 of Shadow Pines Master Plan.
Moved as written.
I will second that.
Roll call vote, please.
I think that Councilperson Lee is going to at least tell a little bit about this or
Sure.
read the resolution.
Do you
I
want?
think we can
As
move
always.
as written per the updated
I see.
rules of procedure now.
Okay, so that's fine.
Yes, thank you. And
Sorry, okay. So Barry,
Aye.
Lee,
aye.
Leenhouts.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
Teglash.
Aye.
5 ayes.
Okay, no other comments? Recognition of donation to youth programs and senior programs.
So moved.
Second.
For this one, I did want to highlight to recognize the donations by certain persons and thank them for their donations to the town. In 2023, the Recreation Department received a donation to support youth soccer programs in the amount of $1,000 in memory of Tom Gordon. We received a second donation for youth sports in the amount of $1,000 from the Children's Home of Wyoming Conference. Total donations were $35.80, and they'll be allocated for use for 2024 senior programs. And I'll move the rest of the resolution as written, but again, thank you for those donations in memory of.
Great. Second.
Second.
Vote, please.
Barry,
Aye.
Lee,
Aye.
Leenhouts.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
Teglash.
Aye.
5 ayes. Budget amendment to the 2024 sanitary sewer account.
Moved as written.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Barry,
Aye.
Lee,
Aye.
Leenhouts.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
Teglash.
Aye.
5 ayes. Purchase of one 2024 Chevrolet Silverado 1500.
So moved as written.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Barry,
Aye.
Lee,
Aye.
Leenhouts.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
Teglash.
Aye.
5 ayes. Town Board declares lead agency and makes determination of a significance pursuant to State Environmental Quality Review Act, known as SEQR, for the proposed use of Monroe County property for brush drop-off at 1775 Kennedy Road.
So moved as written.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Barry,
Aye.
Lee,
Aye.
Leenhouts.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
Teglash.
Aye.
5 ayes. Purchase of two 2026 International HV 607 six-wheel dump trucks with plow and wing.
Moved as written.
I'll
Second.
second.
Roll call vote, please.
Barry,
Aye.
Lee,
Aye.
Leenhouts.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
Teglash.
Aye.
5 ayes. Purchase of one 2026 International HX 620 10-wheel dump truck with plow and wing.
Moved as written.
Second.
Vote, please, Amy.
Barry,
Aye.
Lee,
Aye.
Leenhouts.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
Teglash.
Aye.
5 ayes. Authorization for supervisor to sign a contract with MRB Group for construction administration and construction observation services for the new DPW garage facility.
Move that as written.
Second.
Roll call vote, please, Amy.
Barry,
Aye.
Lee,
Aye.
Leenhouts.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
Teglash.
Aye.
5 ayes. Authorization to post temporary no parking signs.
Moved as written.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Barry,
Aye.
Lee,
Aye.
Leenhouts.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
Teglash.
Aye.
5 ayes.
Okay. There are no resolutions for community service, I believe. That leads us to old business. Madam Clerk, any old business?
No old business today.
Okay, we have some new business items today. We have a couple resolutions. We have go ahead, please.
Appointments to the Energy and Environmental Conservation Committee, EECC.
Moved as written. I just do want to note that this appointment to the EECC committee is for Katie Rigg. This resolution approves her joining that committee. I do want to thank all our applicants who submitted interest in participating on this board.
I'll second.
Roll call vote.
Barry.
Aye.
Lee.
Aye.
Leenhouts.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
Teglash.
Aye.
5 ayes. Our second new business is appointment to the Historic Preservation Board.
Also move that as written, and I'll just note that this is an appointment to the Historic Preservation Board for a term listed below, and an annual salary will be paid as established by the town board, and the appointee will be Megan Clem for a term of 2024 to 2028. And again, thank you to all the applicants who submitted interest in joining our Historic Preservation Board.
And I'll second.
Roll call vote, please.
Barry.
Aye.
Lee.
Aye.
Leenhouts.
Aye.
Ockenden.
Aye.
Teglash.
Aye.
5 ayes.
Okay, great. No executive session. Anything else I'm missing?
Supervisor, you wanted to make the announcement as to the next legislative session and the change in schedule?
Yeah. So I believe it's April 10th now, so we're going to move it from the first week in April to April 10th is the next legislative meeting. Thank you. Beat me to it. Okay, anything else? Anybody? All right, this meeting is adjourned at, 7:07. Thank you very much.